the channel. Got my buddy Aaron Smith with me today. We're gonna get out and do a little scouting on the public land. We're gonna slip in here, see what we can come up with. This is a place that he hunted a couple times last year and saw some deer, but he's really wanting to get in there and dissect it, really break it down, see what we can come up with. So we're gonna get all our gear loaded up right here and hop off in the woods. We'll see you guys when we get in. We're probably 50 yards from the truck, and there's some deer on the outskirts of this little slough right here. We're gonna try to sneak in here and see if we can't get some footage of them. They're actually out in the water eating, so hopefully we can get some good footage of it. We're gonna try to sneak over here and get them. Just made it out here to where this swamp is, and the deer have already moved back into the woods. I think we're going to hang out here for a little while and just see what else comes out here. There's no telling. Aaron said last time he was here that they were out in this water eating too, so there's tracks everywhere right here, and I'll pan around and let you guys see the water. There's no deer in it right now, but we're going to hang out and see what we can come up with in the next little bit. So y'all hang with me. Alright guys, that's going to about wrap it up for this video. We got in here, got rained on, got soaking wet, eaten alive by mosquitoes. But we did see some deer, quite a few, probably, what do you say, close to 10 deer.
Close to it.
Anyway, didn't get a chance to film those deer at the swamp, a little bit with my phone, but no good footage with my big camera. So hate we missed that opportunity, but at the same time, I'm glad we found where the deer were, so we should be able to come back to this place. I feel like we got a pretty good breakdown.
That's right.
Pretty good breakdown of the property anyway, and
a lot better than it had last year.
Should be able to do some good in this upcoming season. We're gonna try our hand out here. I probably won't upload this video by itself. I'm probably gonna attach another scouting video to it. We just didn't quite get all the content that I feel like we needed to from this one, but like I said, it come a pretty good storm by the time we got started, so we're gonna make the best of it, and we'll see what happens here in the next upcoming week or two. Alright, so I just made it down here to the spot that I'm scouting, and I've already jumped 2 deer up, so that's pretty good sign that this area is holding deer. I'm gonna have to get off the main road and walk down into this bottom. The grass is probably chest high or better, but there's definitely some food in this little bottom right here, so I think these deer are going to kind of hang out in this area. So I'm going to switch over to my other camera where I get a little more zoom on it and see what I can come up with. So you guys hang with me. So this is that field down here in the bottom, and you can't hardly walk down here without stepping on deer tracks. They're in here thick. Found the first, sure enough, bed that I've noticed. Cleared out right here next to that embankment, and all the tops are browsed out of these little weeds growing up right here. There's been a deer bedding right here pretty often. Well, I found the trail where they're coming in and out of this bedding area, coming over this bank. And it's just bare dirt. There's so many tracks right here. I'm gonna walk it out. It is really pretty out here. There's deer sign all up and down this road, going all the way back out to the access road, and there's deer tracks all along the edge of that access road. Alright, so got over here on this other side across the access road in a little small section, and I'm starting to find a whole lot of oak trees with a ton of caps from last year's acorn crop. So there's a ton of deer sign over here. So what I think's going on is I think those deer were bedding over in that old lake bed, and they're just bedding right across this access road, and then they're walking right over here to this side and browsing on all these acorns over here for a food source. The good thing is on this side it's a little more open and be a lot easier to hunt, and I can kind of concentrate the deer a little more to one area because all the food is in this one little bitty narrow section of woods. So I think I might be on to something right here, guys. Alright, so this little bitty narrow tract of woods is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, it's maybe 50 yards across this thing. It ain't but about 50 yards wide. There are thousands of deer tracks and a whole bunch of big oak trees in here. And these deer are just absolutely hammering this area. I'm gonna turn the camera around and get some footage and show you guys some of these tracks that I'm walking through. I mean, it's unbelievable. Well, that about wraps up everything that I want to look at. I'm going to make this good little 2-mile walk back to the car. Not looking forward to it. It's got on up in the day a little later and it's gotten pretty hot. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. I'm sure we'll link this together with the video that I filmed last week. And hopefully we'll have some more content coming up in the near future for you guys. I appreciate everybody watching it, and if you haven't, or if you're new to the channel, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.